What's up, everybody? This is Storm here. I'm going to be doing a little discussion slash review of my experience with PlayStation newest IP from the team Firewalk Studios, and their first game that they made is Concord, which is a PvP multiplayer shooter. You may have not known, a couple of days ago, PlayStation announced that this game will have a beta for if you're a PS Plus user. So if you have PlayStation Plus, you could play the game. Yesterday they extended the deadline for the beta for, at the time of this recording, by Monday. And on Thursday, I believe, is when the open beta will drop. And when I play Concord, I have about like 15 hours of playtime in the game. So I'm going to talk about what I dislike the game and what I do like. We're going to start with what I dislike from the game. The first thing I dislike about this game is the movement speed. It's not the best. I just wish like some character movements were a little bit more faster, in my opinion. I can understand not for the big tank characters, because what they are, I can understand them moving slow. But as you can see on screen, like me running as Tio, I just wish it was a little bit more faster, in my opinion, just a smidge. I don't need to be sprinting across all over the map, just a little bit of a movement speed, in my opinion. What I dislike from this game, I believe like some weapons in this game do take a lot longer to kill a certain character, especially if they're not like a tank one. Like I honestly don't know how I feel about it, because like some characters, like you get the first shot off on them and they're about to die, and somehow they still manage to escape by going around the corner and stuff. So I just wish some weapon damage is a little bit more. Like there is a character that uses a rocket launcher, she is like perfect to use against like armor tank characters, and since rocket do a lot more damage. Just like regular weapons like the auto rifle and SMG, I just wish they were a tad bit more up there and stuff. And the next side, I kind of wasn't really feeling some of the character banter talking mid game. Like it didn't bother me at first. It just, at some point I could see it could kind of get a little bit annoying. So probably at some point the characters stop talking and stuff. But I could understand like the characters are doing like shout out calls, like, oh, you hear a character say, oh, I need some healing or crap like that. That I can understand, but I don't know, kind of tone it down a little bit. And wasn't really feeling the maps. Not this one specifically. I can't remember the name of it. I was just not really feeling it because it's like too many hiding spots for people to hide behind and stuff. So hopefully the other maps are better laid out compared to the maps that we got to play in the beta. And that's all I mostly dislike. Like the biggest gripe for me was the movement speed of some certain characters. I just wish they were a tad bit faster. But the things I do like about Concord, the guns are very tight. Like the gunplay are really good. I saw some people say like some of Firewalk Studio employees are ex-Bungie employees, so there are like some characters kind of, when you fire the gun, it kind of does feel like Destiny. How a Destiny gun will look like. There's one character I play as, I forgot what his name was, but he's like a healer, and his weapon he used like a not an auto rifle, like a semi-automatic rifle. And Loki, it kind of shoots like a pulse rider from Destiny, which when I started playing, I started to get really familiar on to certain guns I was using because it felt like I played this before. So that's another good thing. The game looks really polished. Like, there were no stutters in my playtime and no like screen tear or anything, or any drop of frames that I noticed. So overall, the game was a well polished beta experience. I have no complaints about that. I kind of do like how the characters do interact in the cinematic cutscenes. Like, it definitely does give off the feel of like Guardians of the Galaxy, like plain and simple. Like there's like one character I saw in the, I think his name is like Lennox. Like how he acts and stuff, I could okay see him as like this version of Star-Lord, like on how he acts. So I think that's pretty cool. Like, and I did saw they say like whenever a new character joins the crew, there is gonna be like a cinematic introduction with them. So I think that's pretty cool. And so hopefully it would give us a reason to like get into the characters. And what else I liked about this game? I guess some of the ability that some characters have, like for example, Teo, he has like smoke grenades and a frag grenade that explodes into smaller bombs to do damage. I didn't get to try out everyone. I tried out the healer, a tank, and basically DPS. So, with my experience with Concord, what do I feel? Do this game have legs, or will it be able to survive in this new type of multiplayer games that we have now? And honestly, it definitely will have a hill to climb. Okay, even if like people, I seen some positive about the beta, but of course there are some that are negative, which is understandable. People are entitled to their own opinion. But I would suggest at least give the beta a try when the open beta drops, so you can give your precise position and not opinion, and not go off what people are saying. Because majority of the time, some of those people, they didn't really play the game, and they just critique it just for the sake of critiquing. So that's all I have to say on that one. But I believe like it didn't have anything that stood out from a traditional PvP per se. So that's gonna be a thing for it to find its footing. Like, what is it trying to be when this game drops? There are like some moments that the game could be good. Like, I could definitely see this game having some legs. There definitely something is there that will make this game unique. It just Firewall have to figure out what it is. They like have to dig it out. And I believe this game could have its own standing footing. I don't believe they're trying to replace a different genre of game. Like, for example, like Overwatch. I don't see them trying to be like Overwatch. Like, I don't see them trying to replace Overwatch. There is a possibility that that this game could probably take the audience from Overwatch into this game, because to them we kind of feel a little bit familiar being a hero-based shooter. So that's the thing. I don't believe it's trying to take over Overwatch completely. I think it's trying to find its own little wedge pie into that ever-growing PvP circle. So time will tell how this game performed after when it's launched, but I think people should give it a try and stuff. It's not a good game, but it's not overall bad. It's not a bad one either. It's in the middle. So I'm definitely gonna try out the public beta when it drops to see any changes, and I hope others will give this game a try too. So with that being said, that's my take on Concord. I do hope this game do well, especially for all those people that always been asking for PlayStation to do a multiplayer game. So hopefully they will come out and try this game out before they completely write it off. Because in my opinion, before you could judge a game, you should at least try it out to see if it's a type of game for you. And there it is. So what do you guys think about Concord? Do you play it yourself, or you are going to try it out? And if you have played the beta, are you going to keep your... If you did try the beta, did you try it out? Did you already have the game pre-order? Or are you going to eventually going to give it... are you going to get rid of your pre-order from the experience that you have with the game? So with that being said, this is Storm. I'll catch you guys later.